So the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 been out for just about a little over 2 months now, getting close to that 3-month mark. And in this video, I just want to share what my overall experience has been like with this device with all of you here in this video. What's going on, everyone? Josh Quinones here, and I gotta say the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 right here has just been an amazing device to use. Now, yes, I know, a couple weeks back I did, end up damaging that inside display, had to get it sent out to get repaired, and that's a whole nother story. And I've already done a full video on that story, just sharing my experience. Had to send it out to get repaired, took a lot longer than I had wanted it to, but that more has to do with the whole Samsung customer service side of things. In this video, I just specifically want to talk about the device itself. I had finally got it back with that, fixed inside display, and I have been enjoying it before I damaged it and even after I damaged it. This device has given me such an enjoyable experience. I mean, first of all, look at this inside display. Look at how beautiful this is. We're getting a full display experience, not too much bezel on the sides, top and bottom. Of course, it is also covering that inside camera, which I never use. So I don't mind it being covered because I did try to use it, and honestly, the pictures that you're going to get out of this inside camera or the video, it's just not going to be good at all. And I never use it. I don't even use it for video calls, if I'm being completely honest, which is probably the only reason I would use that inside camera if it came down to it, if it's just for video calls maybe, but definitely not using it for cameras or anything like that. So I don't mind that they did cover it. I wouldn't even mind if they got rid of it, to be completely honest with you. But this inside display, absolutely beautiful, opens up completely flat, as you can see there. And when it comes to that crease, I know when it comes to foldable devices, a lot of people are worried about, the crease on the inside. Is it going to get in the way? Is it going to be annoying to look at? I mean, if you look at here straight on camera right here, it's actually pretty hard to notice it. It's not until I kind of shine it towards the light, then you can see the crease. You can kind of feel it a little bit, but I mean, once you start using the phone and you start enjoying this device for what it is, I mean, that crease pretty much becomes invisible. You pretty much forget that the crease is there. So beautiful inside display. I just had to start this video off by showing off this inside display. But going to the outside of the device here, of course, we do have that in-display fingerprint sensor, which has been working flawlessly, works every single time, works fast, it's nice and secure. I have not had one problem with this fingerprint sensor right there on the side of the device. So I have no problems with it at all. But just like the inside display, this outside display, again, absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the colors. Look at how they pop. Now, I do have that vividness turned up a little bit now that Samsung has given us the option to be able to adjust the vividness, within the settings. I went ahead and pumped it up just a little bit, and look at this. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Now, one thing that I feel needs to be changed with this outside display here is that it just needs to be a little bit wider. I know it's wider than last year's model, which, it does feel good compared to last year's model, but after using the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, I gotta say, I got so used to using that wider display that it now makes this just feel too narrow. I mean, it's nice because, it makes one-handed usage a lot easier. I will say that. It does make one-handed usage a lot easier, but when you have that wider display on the outside, like with the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, it just makes using the outer display more enjoyable because you feel like you're using an actual smartphone device, and then you open it up and then you get that tablet experience. But I mean, aside from this, not being as wide as I would, probably like it, it's still an absolutely beautiful display, and it's still enjoyable to use because of how smooth it is. Of course, we're getting that 120 hertz. I have not experienced any lag on this device right here. I mean, it has been butter no matter what I'm doing on this outside display, and even on the inside display. Of course, we're still getting, that 120 hertz of smoothness even on the inside. And like I said, it has been butter inside and outside. I have not had one problem when it comes to just overall performance of this device. I mean, it has been performing like a beast. It handles everything that I needed to. I've been editing my videos on this device. It's a joy using this inside display to edit my videos and then upload it straight to YouTube. As you can see up here at the top, I actually just finished uploading a YouTube video that I had just finished editing here on the device right here. So as you can see, I mean, it's been performing well. It handles all of my 4K video editing perfectly fine. I don't get no latency, no lag, handles it just fine. I'm able to use, social media perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. It's smooth. Watching YouTube videos, playing games on this device has been smooth as well. But one thing I will say when gaming, first of all, so if I open up a game like this, Clash of Clans, okay? Let me go ahead and open this up, let it load up here. So look at how good this looks on here. I love this. I'm able to take advantage of this whole display. I'm able to see my whole base right here. And yeah, it's just a simple game, not too heavy graphic or anything like that. But when I go into a game like Call of Duty, okay, so jumping into the game here, as you can see, we're still getting a full screen experience. It still looks great. I mean, the graphics look great, the colors look great. It still plays super smooth. I don't have any problems with performance when it comes to playing a game like this, but as you can see, it is more just zoomed in. You're not really getting the full effect. You're not able to get that wide angle view like what you would with a regular candy bar slap device. It's more zoomed in. I'm not really able to see what's on the right side or the left side too much. I really got to move around a lot faster, you know, to be able to see what's on my side. So it's just more zoomed in, as you can see here. But aside from that, I mean, it still performs great. It is super smooth. So I mean, when it comes to gaming, depending on what game you're playing, I mean, you're still getting a great performing device. You're still getting a great experience coming from this device when gaming. Like I said, just when it comes to certain shooting games like that, it will be just a bit more zoomed in, so you're not being able to see as much as you would with a regular phone. But I mean, as far as just the overall looks of this device, I mean, it is, as you can see, I am using a tempered glass screen protector there, but it is just a beautiful looking device, especially in this navy blue color. So you can see I do have some fingerprints back there. I'll go ahead and wipe it down with a cloth here from our channel sponsors, D-Brand. And look at how beautiful this navy blue color is right there. But if for whatever reason you do get tired of the same color on your device, of course, you can always check out some skins from our channel sponsor, D-Brand. I mean, they got tons of skins to choose from here. Tons. And not just of, you know, what's in front of me, but I mean, they got tons on their website. So whether or not you want to, you know, maybe see the inside of your device with this X-ray skin right here, as you can see, it's giving you that effect as if you're taking an X-ray of your device, being able to see the internals. I think it looks really cool there, and it also goes pretty good with that navy blue color here on the side with the hinge as well, and with cameras. Or, you know, maybe you're more of someone who likes a lot of color on your device. Well, now you have a skin from their Hydro Dip series here, just giving you loads of colors in the back, a mixture of blue, red, a little bit of black, gray, a darker blue, a lighter blue, and I think this one actually goes really good with the color of this device. Of course, you got the navy blue going, you know, matching with some of that blue there in the back. Or if you want something a little bit more simple, well, then you have their matte series. So again, if you get tired of that actual color of your device, you can just add a nice matte black finish to the back of your Galaxy Z Fold 6 here. And like I said, they got tons of other skins to choose from on their website. I mean, the choices are kind of almost endless to choose from. They got something for everybody. So if you find yourself interested in one of their skins here for your Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, I'll make sure to have a link down in the description below so you can check one out for yourself. Again, a huge thanks to D-Brand for sponsoring today's video. But aside from the phone just looking good, I mean, it is a solid device. At least when it comes to the whole outside of the device, definitely has a nice premium feel to it, a nice solid feel. It's not until you get to that, you know, inside display, like I've explained in one of my previous videos, when it comes to the inside display, that's where you do need to be a bit more careful. That's where you're going to get a little bit more nervous, because that inside display definitely is not as durable, you know, as the whole outer part of the device, as the rest of the phone. So of course, you are going to want to be more careful with that inside display. I do not recommend, you know, putting it flat down on any surface without a case, at least without a, you know, a good protective case, which will give it a little bit of lift. But if you're rocking it without a case, do not put this face down on any surface. Now, maybe a flat surface like this, yeah, you'll be okay. But if you have any kind of debris, any kind of, I don't know, maybe if a little pebble or rock, something fell on your flat surface, then it can, there is a chance where it can possibly puncture that inside display, kind of like what happened with me when I set this down on some, it was kind of like a soft sand, but there was little tiny pebbles in there, which did puncture, it left a dent on that inside display. So I would be careful with that inside display. I definitely learned my lesson from that. And of course, with a beautiful display like this, I mean, you definitely want to take care of it. But let's go and open up a video here really quick. All right, so I went ahead and jumped into one of my videos here, but really quickly here, just look at this setup right here when jumping into a YouTube video. You can go ahead and take a look at the comments. You click on the comments, they're gonna show up here on the side for you. So, you know, you can read comments, like comments, dislike comments while still watching the video. Or if you want to get the full effect of the video, of course, you know, you can make it bigger like that, take more of an advantage of this bigger display. You can also kind of give it that pinch to zoom in, zoom to field, or you can zoom back out, or you can zoom out even further and go back to the way the display was looking earlier. And what I really like about this is when, not just on YouTube, but when using other apps, you get this bar down here of recently used apps and just other apps down here that you would normally have on, you know, your regular home screen. And it's nice because I can jump straight into my phone from here, straight into a text message, into the Google Chrome browser, email, my camera, and then of course I have my recently used apps there. And then you also have the option to multitask. So if I put this back to a regular like this, as you can see, it's going to take up more of that top display. And this is with the phone in that vertical mode. Let me go ahead and put it back right here. Okay, so say I want to watch a YouTube video and do something else. So of course I got YouTube playing already, but maybe I want to multitask. So say I want to jump into the Chrome browser, I can go down here, touch and hold that Chrome browser, and I can either pull it to the bottom or the side over here, and boom. I am now on the Chrome browser and using YouTube at the same exact time. But say I want to bring in a third app. I can either, you know, pick one of the apps I have down here, or actually go into my app drawer here and pull up another app. So let's see, what do I wanna do? What do I wanna do? Let's go ahead and go into, let's see, where's my epidemic sound? Maybe I wanna look for music as well for my YouTube channel here. Boom, look at that. I am now using 3 apps at the same time. I'm not currently signed in right there, but look at this. True multitasking right here. And you can even throw in some pop-up windows if you decide to do that as well. And then if I wanna close one out, it's as easy as that. Boom. Look at that. And now I'm back on the home screen. So true multitasking when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. It's just nice to take advantage of this bigger tablet-like inside display. And then of course, we also get S Pen compatibility, which I have been enjoying on this device, especially when it comes to editing videos and editing my thumbnails for this channel. The S Pen is definitely something that I use for that. So if I go into PixArt here, as you can see, one of my, let me see if I can bring it up here. So you can see, for instance, this thumbnail right here, I edited this whole thumbnail here on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 using the S Pen. If I tap and hold, this is what it looked like before, and this was after. So as you can see, definitely able to get some work done here on this device with the S Pen right here. Now it is not a Bluetooth S Pen, so you don't have those Bluetooth compatibility, those Bluetooth features like what we have, you know, on the Galaxy S24 Ultra, but it's still something that can definitely come in handy. And we still do get other S Pen features like Smart Select Screen Write, Sketch to Image, Create a Note, Magnify, and Pen Up. And then of course you can add other things to that as well if you would like to do so. Now, one thing I would say that is an annoyance with this S Pen right here is that there's nowhere to put it unless you have a case. And you know, I don't want to have to worry about going out and buying a case just so I can take my S Pen everywhere with me. I want this to be like the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and somehow have a way to put it into my device and always have it with me. Because you know, there are times where I actually do carry this phone around naked, or I'm using a super thin case that only covers the back. I still got my protection in the front with the screen protector. So sometimes I like to carry it around like that. I don't always want to have to worry about using a case that holds the S Pen. And there's actually a moment where I lost this S Pen for like 2 weeks. I could not find it anywhere, and then somehow I finally came across it, and then I ended up losing it again a few weeks later after that. And yeah, that's just one thing that can be an annoyance of having to not be able to have this integrated into the Galaxy Z Fold 6 itself. So hopefully next year's device, you know, Samsung will do something to find a way to integrate this into the Galaxy Z Fold 6. I don't know, but I mean, we will see when that time comes. Now, when it comes to battery life here on this device, I know it's different for a lot of people. Some people are getting really, really good battery life, and some people are not getting great battery life at all. For me personally, when it comes to my usage and how I use my device, I am getting very good battery life. If you haven't seen my all-day battery drain test video yet, make sure you go and check that out so you can see what my battery life has been like. It really hasn't changed much since then. It's definitely getting me through an entire day. I don't have to worry about throwing this on the charger, you know, midday. So it definitely gets me through a full entire day. Do I wish charging speeds were a bit faster? Yes, I do wish charging speeds were actually a lot faster with this device, because I've kind of changed the way I charge my phone after using the OnePlus 12 for a long period of time. I mean, the charging speeds on that device are just super fast, and I never have to charge overnight. I wake up in the morning, get ready for work, throw that phone on the charger, and it's ready before I'm ready to go to work. It's fully charged up. Now with this device right here, it definitely does not charge as fast. Yes, it has some fast charging, but it's not something I can throw on the charger, go get ready, and then come back and it's fully charged. It will charge up a bit, but not as much as I needed to sometimes. So hopefully Samsung will make charging just a little bit faster for the next generation device. But when it just comes to overall battery life, I mean, battery life is great. Of course, with a phone that performs this well, you're gonna want it to last all day. So performance is good, battery life is good, just the overall experience that you get from this device has been great, especially when it comes to multitasking and just using this inside display for content, for playing games, or just, you know, using overall. And the speakers on this device sound great as well, in my opinion. I think they have a really good sound to them, a nice full sound. They do get very loud as well. But overall, I mean, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, it has just been a great device to use. The cameras, I did forget to talk about those cameras. Now, the cameras, they're not the best cameras, of course, that you are going to get on a smartphone. I'll throw up some pictures here for you guys to look at, just so you can see what I'm talking about. They might not be the best cameras in a smartphone, but they can still get the job done. I've been able to capture some really good shots with the cameras on this device, whether it's with the telephoto lens, the ultra wide angle lens, or even the main lens, or using portrait mode. Now, it doesn't have the best portrait mode, but like I said, it still gets the job done. Now, of course, you know, with a phone that costs as much as this one does, we do want the best camera. So it would have been nice if Samsung would have gave us the same cameras that are in the Galaxy S24 Ultra. I mean, we're paying ultra dollars for this device right here. It's like, give us the ultra cameras as well. You know what I mean? So Samsung really needs to do something to give us their best cameras in one of their, you know, best flagship devices, you know, the best flagship foldable devices. So hopefully next year they'll give us some better performing cameras as well. But like I said, even though they're not the best cameras on, you know, a device, they're still going to get the job done. You can still get some great shots, and even video as well comes out pretty good as well. There's actually a lot of videos here on the channel that I have actually used this device to record, and the quality came out great. So you really don't have to worry about, you know, taking bad video with this device at night. Yes, it doesn't do the best, but you can go check out my 4K video test that I did with this device, and then let me know your thoughts down in the comment section of that video. But overall, Galaxy Z Fold 6, definitely a solid device, definitely something that I have been enjoying while using it. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. This has just been my experience update with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. If there's something that I possibly didn't mention, it's probably because I don't use it on this device right here. I use it for what I use it for, and that's it. When it comes to the overall AI features, I know this comes with a lot of AI features, but to be completely honest with you guys, I really don't use a lot of those AI features. A lot of them are fun to use, but when it just comes to my daily life, I'm not really using them. The only AI features I really use on this device is when it comes to writing emails. It helps me just to write them more professionally, or text messages as well. Sometimes I will use the AI features for editing photos, but it's not all the time. And if I go into my settings here, as you can see, we are getting a lot of those Galaxy AI features. We get call assist, chat assist, interpreter, note assist, transcript assist, browsing assist, photo assist, drawing assist, photo ambient wallpaper, and health assist. So as you can see, it definitely offers a lot when it comes to AI. And, you know, a lot of these are going to come in handy for a lot of people. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of people like me that just will not use all of these Galaxy AI features. But you know what? I know there's going to come a day when I do need one of these, and it's going to be nice that it's there. So it's nice to, you know, not need it and have it than to have it, than to not have it and then need it later on, if that makes sense. But again, leave your thoughts down in the comment sections below. The Galaxy Z Fold 6, awesome device. If you do find yourself interested in this device, I'll make sure to have a link down in the description below so you can check one out for yourself. Don't forget to check out our sponsors of today's video, D-Brand, and get yourself a nice cloth. Pick up a skin for yourself, or maybe a few skins for your Galaxy Z Fold 6. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.